Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Napoleon's Legacy. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, Portugal is still having a little bit of a communist revolution going on. They're not in our sphere and I don't really care about them at all. They're friendly with Italy, so maybe Italy will deal with that. I'm not too sure. We're almost getting iron steamers and I believe he wanted that so that we could build the Panama Canal. Yes, we need iron steamers. We get 11.5 prestige, we build the Panama Canal. We do get the Panama Canal as an actual province. So with this one, which province? This province will actually become part of our country. I don't think we'll get a core on it or anything like that, but it will, we will control it. I think we also probably have to pay like a big sum of money to do it as well. But we had 2.5 million in the bank, and I'm pretty sure that's by far enough to be fine. Cuba has some liberal problems. Is there any rebellions going on in our country? In Ecuador and Gran Colombia. So we got a 3-stack here of Ecuadorian nationalists. We could help them, I'm not too sure. And then up here, we have 15-stack of communists. So we already have military access through them, so we'll just kind of march up here, kill the rebels for them, and then come back home. Because I don't want any of my spherelings to fall to communism or basically any kind of revolution and kick them out of my sphere. So yeah, they'll just march north, kill them, and it shouldn't be too difficult. I think we're going to lose maybe like 1,000 men at most. 1,500. Okay, not too bad. So now we will have the decision to build the Panama Canal. What else do we want to do? Probably more military stuff, right? The next stuff gets unlocked in 1900, so I think we want to get caught up like right now and build the Panama Canal. Scroll to the top, please. Thank you. Oh, is there actually like no cost to it? Is it just absolutely free? Well, if that's the case, that's fine by me. But there we go, we have the Panama Canal now. Persia wants alliance. Did we want ally Persia? No, because they're about to fall to reactionaries, so I think we'll decline that for now. After the revolution, maybe, but before, absolutely not going to happen. So the Suez Canal does not exist, so apparently Italy hasn't done that. The canal up here, the Kiel Canal, also hasn't been built, so I don't know what the hell these guys are actually doing. But once Italy has the technology to build the canal, they'll build it through the Suez. And I think, actually nobody has the canal, or nobody has Denmark in their sphere, so nobody can actually build that canal. Even though that canal's kind of worthless, just because, instead of just going from here to, here, you can have to just go up and around. It's not really too much of a big difference. And we do have a CB against Kiva. Just a humiliate CB. But we don't really get anything out of it. So I don't know why exactly. Well, I mean, they're also in the Russian sphere, so I'm gonna go with it. We probably shouldn't do that. Is there anything else here? Business schools? I don't care about. Like, what's our military school right now? We don't have any school of thought. And I guess that's okay. So we have a. What are you missing? You are missing 1 infantry, a cannon, and dragoons, and the engineer. Okay. So is there anybody we can build right now in Europe? No, there's actually nobody we can build at all. So what about if we go back to India? Are any of you guys like red? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? You're missing a dragoon. And there's still this 15 stack down here. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? We're just gonna help defend Sri Lanka, and that's fine by me. Australia, I don't think there's any troops over here, right? Yeah, Australia and New Zealand are basically just completely undefended. Hungary and the British Empire, I don't care about Hungary's opinion of us, because right now they are still a sphere, or not a sphere, a satellite under Austria, so there's no reason to even influence them. Native Confederation. I mean, I don't really care about the Native Confederation. I mean, I want them in my sphere because they're a satellite of ours. But no reason to gain an infamy point for no reason. So we have our transport fleet here. Is there anybody else we want to transport around? Do we want to deal with Gran Colombia's issue? I mean, it's only a 3-stack. Or it's a 2-stack. Actually, we have a stack over here in Guyana. So we'll just march him over there. And he's infantry, so it's completely fine. So the United States. My problem with the US right now, and also they are in a war right now, my problem with the US is that I think at some point they're going to like attack us, or they're going to attack Mexico. I just don't trust them. They are in 6th place in military. We're in 3rd actually right now. Who's beating us? Is it the French? It is the French. God damn it, France. How are they beating us? Leaders 64, soldiers and army. I'm assuming, is it because I have like an I think it's anti-military, and that's the reason why our military points are as high as they could be. But still, I feel like we should probably be... Actually, by being lower, it does mean that the United States is actually more likely to attack us. And I do kind of want them to attack us. Ooh, 11.5 prestige and 700 research points. So who's the United States at war with? They are at war with the people in the middle of Borneo. And who are they trying to... They're trying to get, is the guy in the middle? Yeah, they're trying to get the guy in the middle that they have, like, no other... I guess they do actually influence the rest of it. Lazy natives need to learn to adapt, sure. And I'm going to go with, say, the United States by the end of the game is going to go very, very, very fascist. The reason I say this is because it's how fascism works. As far as I know, it does seem like this follows more like vanilla rules than it does with HPM. I think it works slightly differently in HPM. But in vanilla, how it works is the more cores that you do not control, the more fascist your nation becomes. And the United States is missing all of this land that it considers core territories. So, because it's missing more than half of the country, as far as I'm pretty sure the game calculates it, it's missing more than half the nation, they will probably go up to like 90-95% fascist by the end. And that is very, very fascist. Deal with the seas with every available mean? Yeah, sure. We have $2.7 million. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, we'll host the World's Fair. The communists are about to take over Lisbon. And I believe, will that be the first... Will that be the... No, I think there was one... I think Norway was communist for a little bit. But I think right now they might be the only communist nation. What is it called under here? Okay, no. That's a... Yeah, no, I believe it's, the proletariat dictatorship. But right now, they're basically the exact opposite of a communist nation, so... It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. The liberals have risen up in Djibouti? Okay. Can we march to Djibouti? No, we need to get military access through Abyssinia. Can we actually walk through Abyssinia? Supply limit? No. So let's split this army in half then. We'll send you over to go to kill them and then walk back home. I don't know, why would they rise up in Djibouti? It seems like the weirdest place to rise up. But I guess it's fine. And we're allied with basically all of Africa. Other than, like, this part, and I guess the Austrian part, the rest of the continent loves us. Because we are on good terms. Prussia actually doesn't like us too much, but we are still allied. Why do you not like us? 106? I mean, do I even care about improving relations with Prussia? Not really. I think we're fine for the most part. And is there any crises brewing up? The Ottoman Empire, in Austria, a lot of stuff happening in Hungary as well, and this thing with Persia, but Persia doesn't really matter too much. I mean, if there is a crisis, then I'll probably back Persia, because I want these borders to look pretty, because right now, this is just a complete mess. For the most part, I think it looks fine. And what are we doing right now with our... Well, first our sphere. I don't want to integrate anybody, I think it's fine right now. Do I care about Brazil? No, why are we even influencing Brazil? Mughal Empire, let's put a point in. USCA, let's put a point in. Are we influencing anybody else? Hyperbad? He's not in our sphere right now, surprisingly. Morocco's not in our sphere. Catalonia's fine. Morocco, are you friendly or are you just cordial? You are still only cordial. Which is kind of an issue. I'm surprised like the French or something hasn't attacked like Tunis. I'm surprised all three of these countries actually still exist. It is a little bit surprising. So is Italy really not going to help out? Nah, I guess they're not going to help out Portugal. Persia still wants an alliance, but you're still being completely sieged down by rebels, so I don't want to talk to you. Once your rebel issue is done, then maybe we can talk. But until that moment... Oh, they are civilized now. Oh, good for you, Persia. Good for you. Is this still a colony? No. This is also civilized up here. So, Persia. Well, the capital's about to fall. And that might just instantly... It won't make them uncivilized, because once you are civilized, you can't go uncivilized again. So I don't know. Well, I think it'll turn into an absolute monarchy, actually. Assuming that they win. I don't know how long that's going to take, though. A lot of the country is getting sieged down. But I don't really want to send troops in there yet. We'll send in troops later if we need to. But I think for now it's fine. This is 27 stack doing really nothing. I got a 30 stack of Austrians there. And I'm surprised that, Egypt? Call allies. No, I want to have Egypt in my sphere. They are a population of 1.75 million. They will not like us at all. So let's move our troops up north. Egypt's only at war with us at the moment. Who else are we even allied to? Italy. Let's get Italy involved in this as well. And we'll send over this 27 stack. I don't think we're going to need a big army to deal with the Egyptians. They're not civilized, so they cannot mobilize troops. So basically this army here that they have, the 14 stack, is basically their entire army, and they can't get bigger than that. And now that the Italians are involved, they'll probably invade from the north. They would engage the Egyptian navy, but for the most part I think that's fine. Here comes Italy with a giant stack. That really is going to take up a lot of attrition. So maybe you want to do something a little bit more smart there, but we'll just kind of avoid the Italian army for the most part. Oh, and the Dutch are trying to do something as well. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to annex Sulu? Which one's Sulu? I mean, there's this one. Oh no, they're at war with this tiny island right there that the Dutch actually do have a claim on, or a core, which is kind of surprising. Intervene immediately, and the United States has started to try to take some colonies over here. Okay, so... Conservative, we're very liberal and very socialist country right now. Which I guess maybe it shouldn't be too surprising, due to the fact that most of our country does come from the British Isles, which was a democracy. So I'm assuming that maybe they're just generally more liberal than the country. Oh my God, Italy, stop following me. But it makes sense that they would actually be more liberal than these guys over here in the New World. The United States isn't doing anything. We're still third in the military. I just want the Italian army to not follow me and do different things than what I'm doing. Uh, 2.5 prestige, go here. International crisis. Of course it's a crisis as soon as we're at war. Where's this crisis? Is it in the Ottoman Empire? Yeah, they want to give Greece territory. I would support you, Greece, but kind of involved in something else at the moment. Oh, there we go. Greece actually won. I'm kind of... So Russia backed, I think, the Ottomans, and then Austria backed to the Greeks. And that's kind of dumb for them, because it actually just gives me more influence in the region. But that's fine. If you want to give me more stuff, then I will gladly accept that. Okay, so what are people wanting? Universal healthcare. I can give them some ticket healthcare. Sounds fine by me. Actually, no. It looks like the Italians are going to march into Attabara. So they'll go here. We'll reinforce, just because we'll go over to this province right up here. Somebody actually goes to siege this down, but it won't be me, not right now. And I don't know really what the Egyptians were thinking. And trying to get Etria? Okay, so the Italians are trying to take some more colony state. Which is fine. They want to take more stuff. Is there anything really here? I mean, there's a gold mine province, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I just wish the AI would not walk in the provinces that I'm walking to. So then we wouldn't take even more attrition than we need to. Persia, are you done with your rebels? No. When you're done with your rebels, talk to me. But until that moment, I'm not too worried. Yeah, they have 4 points. It's basically over by now. We don't even have jingoism to actually press more claims, which is kind of surprising. Even if we could press more claims, what would we even take? Nothing really. There's nothing really valuable. Other than trying to take like the coast of Alexandria or something, but I don't think there's any way to annex Egypt right now. They're too big of a nation to actually annex. I mean, we could just, you know, fall back and let the Italians do the rest of the work, and that doesn't really sound like a bad idea. 99%. Even though this says 100. Okay, so you march here. I think our armies might actually be too small, and because we're going further up north, where the supply limit probably isn't as bad. What's the supply limit here? 19.2? Because the supply limit isn't as bad once you get over to this area. Assets seized. Make puppets? We just gotta make puppet CB on them. So they decided to go become communist. I mean, that's not too surprising because I knew that was going to happen. I thought we just got a free CB on Portugal. Well, apparently we didn't. So thanks. Thanks, guys. Where's my free CB? You bastards. Okay, what's this one? The Aegean Islands, which I believe is this area up here, right? They're trying to take Crete. I mean, that's fine. They're actually taking provinces that I'm not too concerned with them taking. We'll take out 2 troops here because they don't need to be there anymore. Combine, go up north. Because these areas aren't as bad. And Hyderabad. Is that actually adding to our sphere? Oh, fantastic. And then Mexico, we want to ban the United States because they were really, really close to kicking us out. USCA, we want to ban the United States. And then anywhere else, I think. Are they friendly with the United States? They're not, but we'll ban them anyway, just because. And then the Mughal Empire, we will decrease the opinion of the United States. And that sounds fine to me. Okay. So propose peace, they will not accept this offer. And once again, there's something we can do, right? Yeah, no. Hejaz. 6.2%. Is it different between each country? No, it's the same. On Chinese app. Oh, China. Does China even exist anymore? We got the Republic of China down here. We got a handful of cliques. Yunnan, this is Manchuria up here, which actually is a Russian satellite, so Russia actually got more land. Mongolia is also a Russian satellite, not too sure why. When did that happen? I'm not too sure. So, you know, Egypt, if you want to surrender by now, I mean, that would be fine by me. And I think we could even take something if we wanted to. At least natives. Like, this province here is a bit. But I would want to take something that at least would have, like, somewhat decent borders. But that's almost impossible to do. Sadly. And also, we can start building some ironclad. We don't have any things with level 3 ports, really? Well, really, we don't? No, they're all level 2, huh? I guess we'll have to upgrade those at some point in the future. If we want to start getting better ships. Do these provinces connect? They do, but I don't want to march into Italian armies, so we'll just kind of avoid them. Egypt actually wouldn't even accept anything. They wouldn't even accept the, just to add the sphere, which is kind of like the easiest thing. Abyssinia, you have no troops. Now they're trying to demand Alexandria as well. I think you might be asking a little bit too much, Italy. And each one of those is worth 5. I mean, I'll give them... Do I want to give them this territory? It's 3 provinces. But if these are actually provinces that I kind of want, I mean, I won't have them personally, but them being in my sphere is better than them being part of Italy. So we'll probably deny the Italians this area up here. I don't know if that actually makes them not like us or not. I'm not too sure. Everything except for Alexandria? That sounds fine to me. Well, let's see if the Italians hate us. They go from 200 to 200. Okay, so yeah, so they don't care at all. And that's fine by me. These guys will march down south. Do you actually have the supply to do that? No. Can I get supplies from you? Well, let's march at the edge of the country where we actually can walk, and then we'll try to get some. Oh wait, no, they're exiled. I don't think they can take attrition. Well, that's fine then. They would not accept. Why not? Civilized, infamy, distant. Improvement relations with Egypt. They are back in our sphere, and that's nice. Yeah. So Italy got this area up here. They got Crete. And that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. But I do think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoy, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.